Hey everybody, hello and greetings from Clarion Township, Pennsylvania. Once again, today is Tuesday, November 14th, 2017. Oh boy, what is this? Uh-oh. Looks like a big old semi. Oh wow. I hope the guy made it alright. Local time is 3:30. Baby Blue and I are on our way to... Oh boy, here we go again. Why? Somewhere Township, Pennsylvania. Oh boy. Hanover Township, Luzerne County, Pennsylvania. Sheesh. I tell you, it's getting really ridiculous. Which is 212 miles away. Alright, this video, the purpose of this video is somewhat of a response to all the comments of a video that I made yesterday titled, "Why Should I Believe You?" It seems like more than a few of you totally misunderstood what the video was about. The point, which granted I don't blame you because I don't express myself too well. Alright, here goes. I have no doubt the inherency authority and what I believe the Bible to be true and accurate. I don't have any doubts about that. That wasn't the point. Another thing, I want to make sure I am not preaching to you guys. I'm not trying to convert you. I'm not trying to tell you to do anything. I am merely 100% asking a question. For those of you who are non-believers and or atheists, first of all, I want to say I respect your belief. If you've been watching me for a long time, you know that I respect your belief. No matter if you worship any other god or the devil himself, that's your prerogative. Guess what? God did not send me on this earth to judge you. I am not qualified to judge myself, let alone judge anyone else. So again, here's the point. For those of you that say that the Bible is not true, it's all made up, and the Bible and religion are for the weak, and so my question to you is, here's the question. How do you explain the great minds of human histories, whether they're doctors, scientists, lawyers, engineers, physicists, astronauts, presidents, people that have studied the Bible all their lives, like John MacArthur, R.C. Sproul's, so many people out there. How then do you believe Even generals believe in the Bible. I'm not saying all of them. I'm saying there are people throughout human histories that are brilliant thinkers and some of the bravest people on earth. People that have accomplished things that you and I can only dream of accomplishing. That your brain is just as puny could be compared to their brain. My question is, how do you explain those people believing in the Bible? What is it about you, about your background, about your studies, about your scholastic brain power that can add to anything these brilliant minds have not yet already considered? That's all I'm asking. Now, you can't tell me that these people are, these guys are just really stupid, or they're all deceivers, and they're all fakes, and you can't tell me that each and every one of these people that believed in the Bible throughout human histories are frauds. If they are 10 times smarter than you and I combined, and yet they believe, people that have spent a lifetime of studying the Bible, can conclude that the Bible is true. What makes you think that you can add anything or disprove that the Bible isn't true? What do you have? What secret do you have that can I think I already point out the point, but I just really want to elaborate so I am not misunderstood. Let's just put it this way. If the greatest scientists of the world in the last 100 years were to gather in a room and talk science and physics, what possibly could you add to their conversation? I mean, what could you contribute? And yet, at the same point, there are people that are brilliant in deductions and brilliant minds that believe that the Bible to be true. What scientific data or what evidence could you possibly add that these guys are all nuts? That's all I'm saying. That's all I'm saying. And if you can't add anything or debunk their beliefs, shouldn't you be asking yourself, why do you believe the way you do? in another way. If the brilliant minds of the world were to stand in a street corner and preach the gospel, and you were there saying that don't believe this guy because everything is just, it's not true, how will you convince people not to believe? Who, or let's put it this way, why should people believe you over these guys with great minds and great education? And I don't know what else to, I don't know how else to elaborate than that. All right, let me try it one more time. If there was a $30 million prize, and the most educated people or person on the other side, and then here you are, your job is to convince a whole bunch of people not to believe, and the audience is holding $30 million. What method will you do? What method will you use? What evidence and intellectual evidence will you have to convince these room of audience to give you the $30 million? I guess the word is debate. Whether the audience doesn't have to believe that the Bible is true, but if you were to debate the most brilliant people, all these people from throughout history, if you were to have a debate with these guys and the price is $30 million or $1 billion, could you possibly stand a chance to winning the debate? And of course, I already know the answer to that. The Bible clearly teaches why people don't believe. But I'm trying to look at this in an objective way. I hope I have conveyed my point accordingly. It's not about me having doubts in my faith. I do not have any doubts. I'm not trying to convince you. I am, however, just thinking or asking a question so that you can think for yourself. Do you believe objectively, or you just believe because, well, you just want to believe? And I think this is where the part where I say thank you for listening, thank you for watching, amen.